Alright, welcome back to Roguetech, and welcome back to your first playthrough. So, what we are going to do today, we're going to drop on a mission, and then immediately after dropping on the mission, we are going to go into the stealth and do a few things. And things are going to be a little bit weird, because I'm probably going to cut in things that I said last episode. Or in the last recording, but it's this. Yes. Yeah. Let's just go. Let's not complicate things. So here we go. Going full salvage because we're against clanners. And there's the stealth. Fire starter. Sadly, we cannot drop Huldra in the fire starter, because she is still fatigued by 1 day. Actually, no. I'm going to put all the stuff I was going to put after the mission now. I mean, what mech would we put it on? The stealth? No way. The stealth already runs way too hot. The bushwhacker? I mean, I'm not going to replace the Exchanger, and I'm not going to replace the Advanced Optics Mark 1, so no, not the Bushwhacker. But we're definitely putting it on somebody. And I'm thinking it's going to be the Stormcrow. I'm thinking it's going to be the Stormcrow. Unless we have another... Do we have another combat shield? Do we have another combat shield? Equipment. Shield. No. Actually, hold on. We have a 3-ton combat shield. Is the reason the Vibra's sword is doing less damage because we're one-handing it? If we drop the shield, will we start doing more damage with our melee weapon? Because I was very underwhelmed with 95 damage while it was active. But the stealth needs to be finished being repaired. So let's go ahead and do that. So 2 days. 1, 2, stop. Like, what's going on here? That's the question. What's going on here? So the combat shield reduces our accuracy when we're using it. Yeah. Takes 3 tons. The Vibra sword. Oh, that was my graphics chart chugging a little bit. Good times. So it does base 35 damage plus 14 when it's active. So that's 49. Plus 0.3 per attacker ton. Which, just rounding, if it was 50, would be 15. Oh. That's only 64. Yeah. No, 96 is. Huh. I see. And it doesn't seem to say anything about one hand versus two hands. I see. I mean, it says melee upgrades. Categories, melee upgrades. So I'm curious if there's other, like, specialist slot items. Also, this whole combat shield thing. The combat shield thing is kind of... Like, obviously, if we're gonna do the combat shield, we need the bolt-on rockets to be on the other side. And then all we're actually interfering with is the SRM4 and the Clanniar Small. I feel like that would be less bad. I feel like that would be less bad. But yeah. I'm happy with the Stealth X, even though it is running a little more toasty than I would like. Hold on. Hold on. If we replace the Clan Glazed with Clan Pharaoh, does that... So Clan Pharaoh is 17% versus 11%. And then the bolt-on rockets could be potentially replaced with the blue shield armor system? It could. So, instead of having 30% energy resist, minus 15 ballistic and missile, we would have 10% energy resist that we could turn into 40%. Specifically, if there is a large energy threat. Yes, it would increase the amount of heat we're generating. But this just straight up makes us take 15% less ballistic and missile damage. And still take 10% reduced energy. And we'd only have to find 0.47 tons. Well, you know how we could find 0.47 tons? Just the same way I was talking about doing it on Calcifer. Now it's 103,000 C-bills in 2 days. But that is interesting. Only downside, heat. So we would have the blue shield armor system generating 12 heat per turn when it's active. We would have the Stealth X generating 6 heat per turn and increasing heat generated by weapons fire by 6% while active. And we'd have the Fiber Sword generating an additional 14 heat per turn while it's active, as well as the Cockpit Hot Seat generating 30 heat per turn when it's active. So, like, we would have to basically be like, is this an offense turn or a defense turn, or, like, what are we doing here? Because, yeah, we wouldn't want to have all the things active. Actually, wait. Didn't we get yeah, Exchanger Plus. Yes, that. I think the Blue Shield armor system should go elsewhere. Like maybe on the Phoenix Hawk. I think the Stealth just needs better cooling. I think that is... I think that's actually worth doing... Not that. Worth doing actually immediately. Right like that. Yeah. One day, yes, we're going to be out for another day. But this just makes it so much better. So now we don't have to be so scared of heat. And again, heat makes you go slow. Also, we couldn't really fire the bolt-on rockets anyway because combat shield, and now we're doing the exact thing I was talking about with the, combat shield only blocking the ER small and the SRM 4 whenever it's active, which is, still impactful, but not awful. I kind of wonder if we'd be better off dropping the ER small entirely and adding, like, yeah, this is probably going to be another day. I mean, how much is the Gyro XL saving? 2 tons. Oh, wow. Alright. Yeah, never mind. How about... Oh, wait. Don't we have a probe? Oh, we have a probe. Don't we have, something else? We have a searchlight. And I'm actually going to take a day to improve the stealth while Huldra comes back up. So, immediately, this is the thing we're doing for 1 day. And then there's some other stuff that, like dropping the small laser, possibly converting the Guardian ECM and Beagle probe into a Warfare suite. Maybe. Nah. Probably just replacing the small laser with a searchlight. Again, the Warfare suite is most effective when it is around allies. It does help against enemies, and you can do the active probe AoE sensor lock, but we shouldn't have heat problems anymore with the exchanger. So the idea was put in Warfare Suite so that we can sensor ping whenever we're too hot to do anything, but we shouldn't anymore be too hot to do anything. Yeah. Anyway, so we have ER Small Laser Clan that we're going to actually drop. I think we're still going to drop it. And we're going to put the searchlight in. Still only takes 1 day. We are, again, a lot more about tanking damage and about just doing good things with melee. Getting up in people's faces and making them have a bad day. I'm actually curious about the supercharger. How much would the supercharger weigh? Supercharger would weigh 1 ton. But supercharger can't actually be used with the combat shield. Not really. Because if the combat shield is active, we can only move. No. I think the searchlight is better. Yes, our actual, like, damage... honestly, even the weapon, like, can I... You know, I don't know what I would rather do. If I had ammo, I would actually be kind of tempted to just throw a single... Like, if I had a half bin of mag shot ammo, I would be tempted to just throw an AP Gauss rifle in the head instead of having this SRM4 Valiant here. And then also having more tonnage for something. Then again, it is also good to be able to drop the combat shield to get the extra SRM4 going. I could also drop... Okay. So just building around the idea of this just being a shield side and not having anything over here that would, you know, be blocked by the combat shield. We could theoretically drop the SRM4. I'm not going to do this right now just because I don't think I'm going to have the time for it. But we could drop the SRM4. We can replace the ammo with a half bin of Inferno and a half bin of... We don't have a half bin of Standard. How do we not have a half bin of standard SRM ammo yet? Well, anyway, that's kind of the idea. We would have way more SRM ammo than we would ever need, but this would give us the ability to help with the overheating. Actually, honestly, even just keeping the SRM4. Half bin of Inferno, half bin of standard. And then put the LK ammo on the Firestarter so that the Firestarter can, you know, be more accurate when it's doing damage with its 16 SRMs instead of just, you know, 10. But we are definitely 100% going Exchanger, dropping the ER small, and adding the... Actually, okay, so I am definitely doing this, because this actually works out perfectly. I could just drop the SRM4 Valiant, drop the XL Gyro, and put a defensive gyro on it to make it more safe. How is all that just one day? So this is no longer a mech about really dealing damage. This is a mech about getting in there and soaking damage. So the combat shield, as long as we're getting hit in the combat shield side, the combat shield alone kind of eliminates more or less the reduction from glazed. So at that point we're taking 34% reduced damage from energy attacks and 1% more from ballistic and missile on the shield side. But then we also have bulwark. And we're definitely not going to have heat problems ever again because we dropped all of that. Which means, do we actually need the Exchanger anywhere? Hold on. So our heat delta is negative 36 with the Exchanger Plus. Which means we actually can run the Cockpit Hot Seat and the Vibro Sword then. I mean, we still have a Snub Nose PPC, which is 60 damage pinpoint. We still have the Vibro Sword, which is apparently can be with the Cockpit Hot Seat can be 96 damage pinpoint. So those are both enough single-handedly to potentially destroy a light mech. And together they could potentially destroy a heavy mech if they hit the same location. Then we do have an SRM6 to crit things out. So can I drop the LK ammo and put in the half bin of Inferno? No, that's 2 days. I don't want to wait 2 days. But I can do all the rest of this in one, so yeah. That's it. We're going more defensive. We are going more defensive. Definitely make sure I kick it to the top. Beautiful. And 1 day. Okay. So Rusalka has been making a moonshine still. Dismantle the still. Rusalka has low spirits and we lost morale. That's fine. We haven't really been doing offensive pushes. And we still apparently have enough morale, so it's alright. Let's go ahead and drop on this mission, see how our new iteration of our melee mech goes. Max Salvage, because we're against the Republic. Same team. I liked it. It went good. I think I'm actually, especially since Rusalka's now low spirits, yeah. We're just gonna do this again. Although, you know what? Yeah, because then I can use Tainted Loki and Rusalka in a mission that's easier with other people in these mechs. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. Oh, actually, if I make the Firestarter the machine gun mech, Braver can pilot it. Alright, so I'm not going to spend too much time on another... Yeah. So rescue, we're just going to kill them all. It's another recovery, but we will address this particular map. It's not one of my favorite maps, honestly, and it looks like our chosen randomized drop spot is right there, and we're not really able to drop. Oh, we can drop over there. Okay, so this map, there's a facility here. There's also a facility up here. So if there's two recovery objectives, those are the two facilities. But yeah, you have 3 paths down, basically, to this watery area. One is this ramp here that you then have to trudge across the entirety of the water, either to that ramp or that ramp to capture the point. Or there's this ramp here, where you just go straight down, and then you have to go around to go up that one, or around to go up that one. Or the best approach, the one that was actually used in vanilla, where you come up this ridgeline. You have, the ability to blast across. You can move across here and just go across a little bit of water. It's preferable. This side is preferable. It was designed by the original Harebrained Schemes crew. This was where you're supposed to enter this mission from, and it's very much designed to be in favor as far as maneuvering and as far as approaching the situation. Because you can either swing up the ridgeline and deal with stuff up there, or go straight towards the base, but we don't have that option. As far as whether I prefer this over here to this over here, that kind of depends on what we're against. Because, if we're against anything that has indirect fire, we're not going to want to be in this cluster up here. Because they'll be able to shoot us past these rocks, and we'll only be able to fire on them from way up here, or from down here once we get around the rocks. Meanwhile, if they have, indirect fire, that doesn't matter. Up here, we can shoot straight down on them. Now, if they have nothing but direct fire and we had indirect fire, then this would be the better place to drop. But then again, we also have a melee mech, and a melee mech is going to take basically forever to get in here. And our melee mech's shield, the shield side, the combat shield, is on the right side. So the entire time we're going down this ramp, and the entire time we're going to the base, we're basically getting hit in the left side. Whereas here, we could at least keep our right side to the enemies as we approached. But if they don't have indirect fire, and we don't have indirect fire, then this is going to be the better path for fast mechs to be able to run down into the base. So I think I'm just going to hope that they don't have indirect fire either. I'm gonna position the bushwhacker so I can take the high ground here and keep it. And then we have the stealth, we have Calcifer and the fire starter. Then we have our tank. Oh, we actually have an LRM tank. Haha. Okay, so we do have a little bit of long range indirect fire. Cool. That'll actually be really helpful in this map, especially from this direction. And they have a VTOL. Okay. Alright. So they have a warrior. A chameleon. Okay. Wait, don't we already have an 8V part? Ooh, actually. If we can get the chameleon to eject, or, whatever, I wouldn't mind a chameleon. If nothing else, we can put it together, see if we get anything good, and then scrap it. Warrior, only 140 armor, so if we can kill it, it's dead.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so we have reposition round. The bushwhacker, like I said, I want to keep the high ground. I definitely want to keep the high ground with the bushwhacker. So I'm going to prevent direct line of sight. Ooh, a shadow. There we go. There. Okay. Shadowhawk 2C. Large heavy laser, clan micro pulse lasers, medium clan pulse laser, and clan ER micro lasers. That is interesting. That is very interesting. And the hip is damaged. Okay. Cool. Yeah. That's interesting. And of course, you know, any clan mech is basically... Oh, actually, it's not a clan XL? Oh, interesting. But it does have a 270 core, clan Endo, clan Pharaoh, clan Heatsink kit. Yeah. And then Shadowhawks have Battle Fists. So they're good for punchy. They're very good for punchy. And then, I don't see a fourth. Is there just the 3, or is there battle armor? That is always the concern when you don't see the 4th.
Yeah.
That is how it is. Yeah, we have, like, no reason to not use the combat shield active now. Like, we don't really sprint. And, yeah, we're gonna move and position with our right side to all the enemies except for the VTOL. Which we can't punch, but... There it is. Stealth vehicle. Stealth vehicle. That's what's going on there. Unfortunately, we can only get 11 if we go up here and not down where we can actually shoot things. Actually, maybe Calcifer goes the long way around. Just to keep him safe until he's ready. Because the Flamer's not going to be a lot of help while they're standing in the water. Then again, the tag. The tag is super valuable. I think we get the 11 in cover and we just use primarily the tag. Yeah. I think that's the play. LRM Scorpion, high ground. Definitely high ground with the LRM Scorpion. Although, again, vehicles, no reason to just move. So let's get over there. Okay. Then we have enemies doing nothing. Okay. Chaucer, no reason to move, so we go ahead and sprint downhill for 7. I'll take it. And mobile something. I think that's actually a stealth command vehicle, which is super interesting. Like, super interesting. Because I think we actually have a part of a mobile command center. But if we could use that part with whatever we get out of that one to build a stealth one, ooh, even better. Still get the sensor ping, stealth, like, man. Nice. Alright. Time to start shooting. Okay. So I have no idea where the stealth thing is at all.
What do you need?
Definitely going to start with Calcifer. Actually, we can... You know what? We can't shoot flamers at flying vehicles. We can't shoot flamers at flying vehicles. Which is, you know, really unfortunate. But at the same time, it makes sense, you know. But, like, we wouldn't be able to shoot at anything else anyway. But we could move in such a way, because those pulse lasers aren't going to be able to make it around this rock. And the chameleon, ooh, medium X pulses and a large, okay. So, if we go like here, I don't think, well, let's just be cautious. We'll just move down here. There it is. Mobile PDS. Is that just a whole lot of AMS? Is that That's... What? That's a weird little tank. Okay, that is not what I thought it was. Point defense system. So is it just machine guns and AMS? Or... I don't know. I think I'm not going to fire the incendiary rockets just in case, because... Well, then again, it might jam them. I was thinking going for through armor crits because it doesn't have very much armor, but... I don't think we're going to be able to go through that much armor. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. Okay, so he's dead. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to tag him, and yeah, we successfully tagged him. Alright, and here we go.
Affirmative.
Oh, right, headset. I can't hear anything. So let's fix that. Okay. So this is probably going to intercept all of our missiles.
You're not gonna like this.
Yeah, 100%. Ooh, AMS Mark IIs? Oh, ho, ho. Is that just like 4 AMS Mark IIs? Ow. Okay, that's scary. He just hit the... He just hit the Choser like it was nothing. Ow.
I'm listening.
Like, legitimately. Ow. Right, if I try to sprint, I just can't. I mean, there's no reason for me, really, to... So if I'm not in cover, and if I'm not meleeing, then I don't get bulwark. But me staying up here is kind of defeating the purpose of being a melee mech. So I think I'm actually just gonna move and brace. Not even joking. I think I'm just gonna move and brace and wait for them to be close enough for me to do something about it. Ah, Millions going over there. Okay. The scary stuff missed.
You got nothing, you hear me?
Oh. Oh. Well then. So yeah, the Bushwhacker took 2 damage.
Receiving you.
Okay. You know what? That's fine. That's completely fine. I'm gonna move the SRMs away from the AMS that's gonna just intercept all of them. And since I can't really get a shot, I'm gonna move and brace. Yep.
Waiting on you,
Alright. Scorpion. Ah, LRMs. Yeah, that point defense system is going to be problematic. Because it's going to just intercept all of these, isn't it? Every single one of them, isn't it?
All weapons?
Yeah, not even a chance.
Systems recycling for another shot.
Cool.
Yep.
Alright, Choser, you know what? Choser can shoot from high ground, if it can get an angle. So we're going to work on getting an angle on the point defense system.
Copy that, Commander.
And maybe get a headshot on the Chameleon, which would be hilarious. Although it's not enough on its own.
Engaging target.
Hey, head hit. Nice. So there's one injury.
Ready for orders.
Firestarter is going to absolutely run. Hopefully get a better hit chance when he arrives. Well, when she arrives, because Holdra's piloting it. Nope, that is still an awful hit chance. Cool. Great. Amazing. Beautiful. Heat.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I'll take heat. Okay. Let's definitely do this. And maybe do something about it?
Roger, Commander. I've got the shot.
Yeah. I mean, apparently we destroyed his vehicle
Commander,
stealth.
forward back.
I hear you.
But Scorpion, there's no sense in doing anything until after that thing is dead. If we can kill it. Shadowhawk running into the water, naturally.
Confirmed.
Turning his back to the Firestarter and to Calcifer. Alright, I'm gonna stand and shoot, actually. Unless okay. I think, actually, if I can get an angle on... I can't. I cannot. Which I think actually does mean that I need to move towards being able to get an angle on the mobile PDS. Yeah, let's just core him. I'd be happy with medium X pulse lasers if that's like what I get. Ow. Okay. So yeah, his machine guns are quite accurate apparently.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's I don't really wanna. It's fine.
On my way.
He's using energy weapons. We're really good against energy weapons. Move and brace.
Yeah.
Just hopefully soak all the damage ever. And he dropped all of his heat because he's in the water, of course. So we're actually going to try to move Calcifer over here. We're not going to be able to get an angle on anyone unless we come up here. But if we come up here, we're not going to be able to get to the mobile PDS. And that's the important part.
Heading out.
Getting over there to deal with that thing is the important part.
What can I do
Alright.
for you?
Scorpion is going to try to go super, super wide.
Moving to position.
And maybe... It's not gonna, but... Maybe? Yeah, no.
Hey, stay in the cross.
Until it runs out of ammo or all of them jam at the same time. Actually, Calcifer... No, Calcifer's just gonna run up there and overheat the Chameleon. Ow. Okay. Okay. The big one missed. The heavy laser missed. That's the important part.
Is that it? Yeah.
Okay. Turn that on. That's on, that's on. And... I really don't want to destroy the good stuff. But I can't afford to let him just keep hitting me. So I'm gonna backstrike him. And there goes half of a clan mech.
I think I just hit on something special.
And there goes the clan pharaoh.
What do you need?
Wait, I can't get through here? Are you kidding? Okay. Again, this map was not designed to be approached from that from that angle. I did not know you couldn't make it up that ramp from that side. Cool. Oh, actually, I totally... Yeah, this should be active. Because they're not able to shoot at the guy carrying it. So...
I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I mean... Yeah, reserve.
Standing by.
Again with the really accurate machine guns.
Ha! Send me a real
But...
opponent.
This should be a kill, right? Right? If I just stand and shoot here, this should be a kill,
Here it
right?
comes.
No. And now I have no
Yeah,
evasion.
Commander.
Brilliant. And... yeah. This is the play. The Shadowhawk still has its large heavy laser, actually. Oof. See, I was thinking, let's get some heat on the Chameleon.
On it.
Okay.
Target's taking a critical
That
hit.
AMS is causing me distress. Yeah. Ow. That's gonna take time to repair.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Ow. Okay, let's get to the high ground with the Schrosser. Take a shot on the chameleon. Maybe.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Maybe something. No.
Waiting
No.
on you,
Okay.
Commander.
I mean, the closer we are, the less distance the AMS has to intercept the missiles.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
It still doesn't matter.
Catch
It
you
just
next time.
there's so much AMS. Ow. Yeah. Ow. 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 Cool.
You betcha.
I deserve the damage I took. I forgot that he had already started up. I thought he was done.
Enemy backside.
I thought he would. I thought he was completely done this round. I forgot he started up last round, not this round. The fire starter will definitely finish off the Shadowhawk if necessary. Calcifer, let's give him a bad time.
Move.
Let's give him a very, very bad time. I have the machine guns at ×3. Wow.
Commander.
You know what? Whatever.
Gonna get physical on him.
Oh!
Took him down. What say we take it to him?
I took out the
Yep,
cockpit
that one's done for.
and then immediately blew everything else up.
I hear you.
There's, like, nothing left of it at all.
Waiting for orders.
I mean, is there a place I can get unobstructed from the fire? Yeah, if I'm in the fire, I can get unobstructed. But I don't care about actually doing damage. I just...
Moving to.
I'm just gonna shoot him in the back because that's what I can do.
Locked on rear armor.
Eh?
Skipper.
I mean, honestly, if he punches out, I'm pretty sure the Chameleon
Roger that, Commander.
8V has an XL engine at the very least. So I don't want to destroy the engine. Yeah. Okay, ammo exploded, panic. He's injured
What to do?
twice. He's twice injured. There we go.
Heading out.
I
Mhm.
don't want to shoot the PPC. I just want to give him a little... That was bad. That... Cockpit hot seat crit? Yeah, cockpit hot seat crit. But it's fine. Because apparently she didn't get injured by it. And it just crit the XL engine, which we can repair. Mistakes were made. But yeah, I'm going to literally aim at the most fresh part of the mech.
I don't believe you. I got him.
I mean... I'm pretty sure that's the Chameleon.
Yeah.
I think. Pretty sure. The engine's toast, but that's the Chameleon.
Good to go.
And we should just literally be able to move and brace and be done here. I mean, there's interesting stuff on the table.
Standing by.
And we lost some stuff, but
Heading
it's
out.
fine. Just money and repairs. Nothing major, I don't think.
Ready to rock.
I think we're okay.
Affirmative, Commander. What can I do?
Yeah, I'm
for
just gonna...
Resting my mech.
We're good. We're good. Okay. We only made 120,000. Yeah. Engine crit. Because I didn't turn it off after we were already basically guaranteed to win. Took way more damage than I should have on the Bushwhacker because I decided to stand and shoot when the guy had already started up. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that is the entire Chameleon 8V. And we do not already have a command. What Chameleon do we have? We have, wait. I scrapped it, didn't I? We had a Chameleon 8V part, and I scrapped it. Yeah, this is why we had no ammo, or this is why we had no missiles. Literally the best AMS in the game, and the second best AMS in the game. Well, the best AMS and the best AMS per ton. Okay. Alright. And then there's a lot of interesting... Oh, an Angel ECM. The best ECM in the game. I think I have to take that, right? I have to. It's just too good not to. But we destroyed all the money picks. All of them. Every single one of them. XLs, clan XLs, heatsink kits, all gone. So yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm... That is so crazy, though. 3 advanced AMS and 3 AMS Mark II. I don't even know how much ammo it has. But it can't move very much at all. 4.6. But it has 880 armor plates. And you can't shoot it with missiles. Just doesn't work. Ah, accurate weapon machine gun is its quirk. Okay, that explains why the machine gun heavy was hitting constantly. I'm going to take the Chameleon. I'm going to gamble on literally any of the stuff that we might get out of it. And then I think I take an AMS Mark II. Because I could put that in the stealth pretty easily. Alternatively, I can replace the Valiant SRM completely. Just put an advanced AMS with a bin of ammo in it. So the AMS Mark II is going to burn through the ammo 50% faster than the advanced AMS. It only fires 35 shots per activation instead of 40. It only generates 1 heat instead of 3, but it also does 1 damage to missiles and can fire, what, 3 times per round? Okay, actually, you know what? No, with the AMS rework, they appear to have actually made the AMS Mark II better. Like, basically the same as an advanced AMS. It activates 1 less time per round, so it can intercept a total of 4 missile salvos instead of 3 per round. Has the same intercept chance. Fires 5 less shots per activation, but only generates 1 heat per activation instead of 3, at the expense of it costs more ammo to use it. So, an ammo bin of AMS ammo is how many shots? 200 shots. So, that's 200 shots would be 5 activations with advanced AMS. Whereas these 35 shots from the AMS Mark II would cost an extra 15.5 ammo. So 50.5 ammo. So it would get 4 full activations per bin of ammo. So it's definitely better if you only have 1 bin or 2 bins of ammo. Because with 2 bins of ammo, you're still intercepting more more activations worth of missiles. But the second you hit like the 3rd bin of ammo, at that point you're basically just a 2-ton AMS, advanced AMS with, you know, it's just interesting that, like, the downside to the AMS Mark II is just that it uses more ammo? Oh. The range. Advanced AMS has a 50-meter larger range. That's significant. But we're mostly wanting the AMS Mark II to protect the stealth, specifically. Because remember, we take reduced energy damage, but we take additional ballistic and missile damage. So if we're intercepting the missiles that are getting shot at the stealth, that means that we're only taking bonus damage from ballistic weapons. And again, we've already decided, yeah, we're basically just... we're using it as a tank to soak damage until we get close enough to start smacking things with the sword. I would like the double bin of... I would like the double bin of high explosive ammo. Like, 2 bins of high explosive is... Yeah, so caseless, 10% increased jam chance, double heat, but it has twice as much ammo per bin. High explosive. Each AMS shot does 3 damage to missiles. I wonder how the half shots per activation uses 1.5 ammo thing works. You know what? There are so many AMSs, and we're getting so much salvage. Surely we're going to get at least 1 advanced AMS or AMS Mark II. So, we get the Chameleon. We get one of the parts of the mobile PDS. I would probably actually build and run one. Oh, yes. We got an advanced AMS. We got 2 AMS Mark IIs. We got the large heavy laser. Okay. It has an inherent -1 accuracy penalty. It generates 67 heat. So even though it is 80 damage pen point, I am not going to be able to manage that heat for a long while. And it's 33,000 C-bills. ER large laser, same thing kinda. Like 36 heat is a bit much for me to manage right now. So I'm gonna take the C-bills instead. Machine guns, we have 9. No thanks. Angel ECM, yes. Case 2, actually love to see it. I didn't even notice the Case 2. This is what we need for our stealth mechs. For the non-clan stealth armor, you have to have regular Case 2. So that's actually really good. Clan cockpit, clan fire control, love to see it. Clan double heat sinks, cool. Clan sensor, give me money. Basic sensor, give me money. Passive sensor. Minus 10% sensor range, minus 25% sensor signature. Why? Oh, that's not a okay. That's not a downside at all. When you have a stealth mech like our fire starter, or like our stealth, losing sensor range when you're already going to be right up in people's faces is completely, like, meaningless. Doesn't matter at all. But minus 25% sensor signature means that it makes your stealth even more powerful. So it makes it even harder for enemies to get sensors on you, giving them the no sensors debuff. So this is effectively a chance to get a, +5 difficulty to hit whenever they're shooting at you. Single heat, cooling structure. Well, triple stack of structure, so that's almost 10,000 C-bills. We got the case of ammo too. Okay. I'm happy with that. This is the part I was worried about. It's only 24,000 C-bills, but 5 days. Oof. Yeah, Bushwhacker's out for 5 days. Okay. On the bright side, the good news, we have enough for the financial report. So, we're going to wait. Actually, before I wait all the way, let me look at the stealth. Oh, what? Oh, right. Engine crate. Yeah. I was like, what happened to the stealth? Right, I happened to the stealth. Goldfish happened to the stealth. 3 days and 3,000 C-bills. Oof. It does have a support harpoon. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. So we're mostly just using the SRM for the crits, right? So instead of shooting 6 missiles for crits, let's shoot 6 machine gun rounds. That's... yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So that means we drop that. We grab a half bin of machine gun ammo. Yeah, no, don't care about that. So, half bin of machine gun ammo. And that gives us 3 tons. Which allows us to grab a AMS Mark II. Right there. Boom. And 2 bins of ammo. So, we are going to effectively have... okay, actually, let me think about this a second. No, I don't need to think about... high explosive ammo. And regular AMS ammo. And we're gonna add... I believe we have it in here. Where is it? Ah, we didn't get the clan case too. Okay. That is unfortunate. Also, yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Sensors clan, don't care. Especially since we don't shoot anymore. Passive sensors, our sensor range doesn't matter. Basically, all we do is melee. But we have a minus 25% sensor signature, which makes our stealth X even better. So, yeah. Minus 10% sensor signature when active, 80% sensor signature reduction, but now we also have an additional 25% sensor signature reduction. So, yes, we are very hard to detect. If they do shoot us, we take very little damage, and we intercept missiles. But these do not go in the side torso anymore. Because, yes. I mean, I guess half bin of machine gun ammo in the leg, that's it. I definitely don't want to put it in the arm with the Vibra Sword, because if the Vibra Sword explodes, we'd lose our ability to do anything. Except take damage, really. And I definitely don't want to put it in the side torso, because if the side torso blows, we lose the mech. Of course, if the leg blows, we can't move. If we can't move, we don't do damage anymore. But at least a half bin of machine gun ammo probably isn't gonna do too much. Hold on. Can explode for 0.5 damage per remaining shot. For 1 damage per remaining shot. That is more dangerous. That will do more damage than the bin of AMS ammo. Because at full capacity, that's 400 damage. At full capacity, that's only 100. So yeah, there we go. Our stealth does very, very little damage at range, but oh boy, once we start meleeing, and our heat is like amazing now, even in a hot biome, period. Negative 42 delta. Negative 42 delta. So even with the Vibra Sword and the cockpit hot seat on, we don't generate heat. That's fine. It's fine. If I had Case 2, by the way, what I was thinking is dropping the Searchlight to put the Clan Case 2 in and have it all protected. But, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, we have a tank. Tankity tank tank tank. We're gonna call him Tonka. And he's gonna take 6 days to finish. And he's gonna do very little damage once he does. But it's fine, because now we can go to the Firestarter with the SRM-6s. We have a decision here. Right now we're running 5 AP Gauss rifles. We could put 4 AP Gauss rifles on Calcifer, which obviously is 1 less AP Gauss rifle. And we could put 5 machine guns on the Firestarter. Now, the AP Gauss rifle does have longer range than the machine guns. Double the range of the machine guns, and it is a slower mech. So... Oh. We have a lot more SRMs available now, including another SRM-10 Valiant. Because clan machine guns are also lighter than AP Gauss rifles. So we'd be saving a full ton. 1/2 per pair of machine guns. And then over here, we would need to find about 2 tons. But the machine guns are only running a half bin right now. So basically, if we were to do that, we would lose 1 AP Gauss rifle, just straight away. We would lose 1 AP Gauss rifle. We would make the slower mech have a shorter range. Yeah, I mean, I could also convert Calcifer into a filthy backstabber and then turn the other incubus, the one that has... Oh, wait. I thought... No, it's the same one. It's the... No, it's not. It's actually different. What? Wait. Hold on. It has one additional energy hardpoint and one less support hardpoint. Okay. I think that's the play. So we're going to take the clan machine guns and put them on the other incubus with energy weapons that will open the back before the machine guns fire. And then we're going to build it very similarly, just maybe not quite as fast, to Calcifer. So this incubus will be a filthy backstabber that tries to crit people out. Calcifer, we're going to put the AP Gauss rifle so it still does damage, even if it's not able to crit people out, including really good damage to battle armor and protomechs. So he'll be a protomech and battle armor hunter killer that also overheats other people as he shreds their armor. Then we'll convert the Firestarter into an SRM boat. Just a straight up SRM boat. So just to kind of sketch that out, just to give you an idea of what I'm thinking here. Obviously, Battle Computer Ballistic would go. I think that's still worthwhile. We would definitely need a different fire control. Actually, AP Gauss rifles for offensive push, AP Gauss rifles are actually very respectable. Even though they are, you know, splashy, the high crit chance means the first of the 3 instances is likely to hit the place you're aiming at, and the other 2, based on clustering, will be nearby, because there's not a whole lot of damage instances. But the evasion ignore is just nice, period. And if we go SRM 6 Valiants, SRM 4 Valiants, SRM 6, SRM 4. Yeah, I know, way over tonnage. Way over tonnage. But how much ammo would we actually need to be able to pull this off? Obviously, we'd put the LK in here. And we put another half bin of Inferno just so we have plenty. So that would be 150 and 100. So we'd have 250. That's 10, 20, 36. So we would actually need another bin of ammo. And Slug isn't super interesting because, yeah, it does no damage. Like, yeah, it would knock them completely unsteady. So we could actually just leave the bin of SRM ammo that's already there. Although I would definitely at this point want to put also some Case 2. And the Case 2 works with the stealth armor. So we would need 7 tons. And again, we can't change the engine core or the gyro, which means that would basically have to come from the Chameleon LPS. So if we wanted to make this work, actually, hold on. Warfare Suite? Because the Chameleon LPS is the EMS, or is the ECM at 2 tons. So we'd have ECM and Beagle and Probe still at half a ton lighter, and then we would also save the how much does that save? Realistically, how much does Clan Pharaoh save in comparison? We don't have the slots for it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 slots. We would need 15 for this. Okay, actually, just to see. Just to see. Even with Heavy Pharaoh, we don't have enough. By a long shot. So, yeah. Not able to go whole crazy mode on it, but there's nothing that says we have to bring 36 SRM tubes. It's just, you know, I was curious. Yeah, this is what we're going to do with the Firestarter. So we'll still be able to help with the overheating stuff. We'll be able to very much help with overheating people. Or just, you know, kill them. Okay, so that's what we're going to end up doing with the Firestarter. Obviously, once we travel. And... oh, actually... the Stormcrow's an Omni-Mech, too. Oh, we're going to have so much to do once we travel. But for now... we got 6 days on Tonka. 2 days on the Bushwhacker. We do have a vehicle we could drop while we're working on Tonka, actually. We'll wait 2 days. Alright. So, obviously we're not going to do it tonight. It's already past midnight by quite a bit. But, there's missions to drop on. We're not going to fight Republic of the Sphere, I don't think. I think we're going to try to get some money so we could finally actually travel. Finally? Maybe? Okay, so this is local government. It's also destroy base. So if we dropped on this, primarily with vehicles, just blew it up, ran away. We wouldn't have our melee mech, so that's fine. So destroy base. Melee mech is literally the worst mech for destroy base. So tomorrow, question mark? But for now, that's been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.